WMG took my pants, and I loved it.
Word, WMG. Weapons and masks. Gaming puts you on the mic, puts you on the clicks. Checking in on Mandragor. Metal band from Sweden. Man, I sure would like to have a forest here. Wow. Can't do it, man. You gotta have fucking domain with this deck. Alright. Hope I draw some dudes. Not the best, not the worst, but I got a forest, and dudes run 71 cards. 72 cards, maybe? What did I just draw there? Midnight Haunting? Word. Pop that. Go get my forest. Hey, that didn't pop. I didn't fucking pop and lock there. Thank you. I don't know, man. I don't see the point in waiting on that. I don't. It's never. I don't know. I lay it and play it, man. I don't know. I don't know any situations where that's. Ah, man. I like the cards in my hand. I'm gonna roll the dice. I mean, I got a better chance of drawing land than I do of drawing a spell. Or a specific spell, anyway. I guess is what I mean. Do I have a 2-drop I want to play, or I need to play? He's only got a 1/1. No. I do have a 2-drop, and I do want to get him in. Playing against that fucking Suppletura pile. Green black. I have a lot of removal. I need creatures. Can't be decarding them. He's gonna be removing the fuck out of them with fucking eat a dicks and shit. Ah, man. Let me rip a land here. Let me rip a land, Zoe. That'd be excellent. Man, you draw the sledge, boy. You draw the sledge. I'm only running one of them, and I've had it, this is what, my 3rd game today? I've had it all 3 matches. Won me the game, first game. Won me the game, first game. Alright, that's a decent 2-drop. Double green or double white? Oh, it's double green or double. I'm trying to think what the cards are. I feel like I remember some double greens. Have to go back and look for that. What's this guy do? He puts... Yeah, let's get him in there because he can make Sapperlings cheaper. This guy can make them 2, but they cost 4 instead of 3. He can give you a little buff-a-luff too. Guild Mage. Feeling pretty good, man. Had a good day at the old fucking Horseshoe, Cleveland, playing some $1-2 no limit poker. Had a good day, man. Didn't have any real good players at my table. And that's kind of really the key. Is find a table that you're pretty confident that you're the best player. Take advantage of them. I always go really early on Saturday mornings, like 6:30 in the morning on Saturday. That way I can catch the I wanted to land there. That way you can catch I'm gonna hold back for the haunting. Haunting, if he attacks. If he doesn't attack, which I can't imagine him not doing, then I'll make. If he doesn't attack, I'll make a token. If he attacks, I'll Midnight Haunting. But yeah, the people that go gambling after they get off work, they don't get there till 12, 1, 2 in the morning. So, so by 6:30 in the morning on Saturday, they're all drunk and tired. So there's usually 2 or 3 dudes like that at the table that you can take advantage of. And then they all start falling out right around like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. They either lose all their chips or they start nodding out the table and they get asked to leave, or they just, you know, realize it's time to go and they get up and leave. And then all the tourists come in like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, all the people come in from out of town and from the suburbs. You know, they always come on the weekends. And, you know, 9 to 5 people are morning people, so they're going to get up and have breakfast, come in, 9, 10 o'clock. the weekend warriors come in, you know, and they watch a lot of poker on TV and they think they're pretty decent, and you know, they're pretty transparent. It's pretty easy to suss out what they're trying to do. I have to admit, I haven't had it's like a little bit embarrassing. I have a friend that goes with me and he teases me about it, but it's I feel bad that I take advantage of all these poor poker players, but I guess that's what they're there for, you know. I guess part of it, I also expected there to be more good players down there, you know. There's usually one or two good players at a table, and you know, you can get up and you can ask the floor and to move tables, you know, and you can try another one, and there's one or two good players at a table. I asked to move, and invariably that next table's have just, you know, they'll have a couple mediocre players, maybe one good player, you know. If I only have to dodge one or two people and just stay out of pots with them, I'm good. And you know, you know, I only go on Saturdays, and I only go Saturday morning, so I've gone every Saturday morning except for a couple Saturdays when I had family and I was on vacation and stuff. I go every Saturday morning since they opened. They've been open for about 6 months now, so I start to recognize the regulars, and you know, you end up playing with the regulars all the time. And the regulars are only one of two types of people. The regulars are only gambling degenerates that are pretty good at playing poker, but they're just pretty good, and they always play past the times that they should, and they always end up making a big mistake somewhere along the line. And then the other kind are good poker players. So you know, I dodge the good poker players, and I tread warily around the degenerate gamblers, because degenerate gamblers have a lot of experience gambling. They're generally not very good at it, but they have a lot of experience at it. So, is this Moth got enough land over there? Mandragor. Can't drop sledge and attack. It doesn't do anything. This does give it trample, though. Let's give it some trample. But yeah, my worst day down there, and no lie, my worst day, I played for 6 hours. I always sit down with 150. I play $2 no limit, so the maximum you can sit down with is 200. The minimum is 50. I always sit down with 150 because 200 isn't necessary. It doesn't change the table presence that you have with, you know, your chip stack. It really doesn't, and it's just $50 more you can lose. And I just feel like, you know, anything under 100, you're going to get pushed around by other people. There's very few people that sit down with the minimum and don't lose it in 3 or 4 hands. So I always sit down with 150. And so my worst day, I played for 6 hours, and I was up and down, you know, invariably, it was one of those days I got my money in the table with the best hand, and then, you know, turned him over and he rivers me for fucking, you know, he hits an 8 on the river for fucking $40, motherfucker. Yeah, I played for 6 hours, and I was just frustrated, and I got up and left, and I was at 148. So my buddy Carell teases me about that. My bad day, my worst day was $2. But it's not like I'm going in there fucking killing it every time. There's a ton, like I've had a ton of bad days where I left with, you know, $30, $40, $80, you know. When in reality, you know, what you want to do if you're going to be like a regular poker player and stuff, like what you want to do is double up whatever you've got and then leave. That's basically the game plan that you want to do if you're, you know, trying to play poker as a hobby at an actual casino. So, you know, if I'm at, you know, if the poker room's playing kind of tough, and you know, I've had difficulty earning my money, I will always leave when I double up. But some days it just kind of comes easy. Some days you just have some really bad players at your table. You're getting good cards. I mean, good things are just happening. You know, you've got very readable players at the table. You can tell when they're full of shit. And some days there's good days, and when I don't, after I double up, I know. You know, sometimes I double up in 2 hours, you know, and I want to play for 4 more hours, so you know, I keep playing. But But I only do that if I'm feeling it. So, what the fuck happened with this guy? This guy must have the worst fucking build, man. Like, Jesus Christ, did he do anything? I mean, yeah, okay, Grave Pact, whatever. Fucking sure, those are all great, but you gotta have creatures for him. I mean, did he even? What? My God, man, Mandragor. That had to be the worst build. I just sleepwalked through that fucking match, dude. Like, I was just on autopilot. I can't even tell you what cards were played and shit. Jeez Louise, dude. You gotta go in there and fucking fix that shit. I'm gonna shoot you a link for Sexy 60 for that pile. My dude JT, him and Metal Chris over there did some play testing. They got it all fucking right and tight and shit. So maybe you should go check that out, Mandragor. I'll send you a link. All right, I'm out. GG, sir. Word say word, son.
Yells!